217 Recovery Podcast. This is the 20th of August, 2019. My name is Corey Winfield.
I am Ryan Beckman.
Thank you for listening today. I'm not sure how you found us, maybe on the iHeartRadio app, Spotify, Spreaker, the Google one, iTunes one, whatever. Appreciate it. Really, really do. We got a big day coming up on Thursday the 22nd. It's Rethinking Addiction, and Superior Designs. Got to give them props. If you need something for your business, man, they'll get it to you and fast. Superiordesign.com is their website. Hit them up. Seriously, they did wonders. They got a table drop cloth thing. I call it a table drop. You call
tablecloth?
You call it tablecloth. It's just radio lingo. Hey, don't forget the table drop. But like, I had to piece all the iHeart app, the Google app, and all that stuff. I had to piece together.
And our logo.
But some of it I didn't delete all the way, apparently. So there's a little smudge on it, which is my bad. But hey, man, it still looks amazing, and they did such a great job.
It is a wonderful. Thank you, Brooke and Andy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, really, thanks. It's awesome. You don't know how
Superior
happy.
Designs.
Yeah, how happy we are and how happy that made us. And send me a vector logo, and I will put it on our website for sure. And yeah, again, thank you. And it's people that do that just, it kind of shows us, because they did that for us, the kindness of their heart, and just to show their support. And it's awesome. And it's people like that, when they do stuff like that and help out, it makes us feel okay,
mm-hmm.
People are on board and they're supporting of us, and it throws fuel on the fire, I guess. I don't know if that's a
yeah.
bad
We've been
analogy.
going hard.
Yeah.
Trying to get funding and make more things happen. Mm-hmm. So it helps reaffirm that keep going.
And when we're going to be out, it's in Traverse City on Thursday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. It's at Park Place Hotel, but we're going to be out there. We might as well get there early. I mean,
mm-hmm.
The doors open at 8, and there's breakfast and stuff, but we might as well just get out there early, set up our tent, set up our cool table, have the table drop.
Just be waiting, looking cool.
Yeah, and people are going to be like, "Who, you guys a radio station?" I'm like, uh-huh. Something like that.
Something like that.
We're going to be looking fly. We're going to have our 217 dude, it's going to, people are going to be like, "Who are these? What? It just happened." I'm like, yep, that's what just happened. We're not messing around with it, and especially since it is a podcast, we don't get many chances. Well, I mean, we are making chances
mm-hmm.
to get out and to do things, but to see a display like that, people will stop and go, "What is this?"
Yeah, definitely. It's eye-catching. And
it's a kissing booth. I'm expecting a lot of hot nurses.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But it'll be good. So we're really looking forward to that. If you need tickets, it's $25 to get you in. Now, if you want to get certified for stuff, if you want to be a peer recovery coach, or maybe you're in already the field, I think you have to, well, you know what you have to do. But there's certifications you can get.
SUCs or something.
SUCKs? Yeah. No, but yeah, you know what you need to get. But they have certifications there. And Ryan, we're going to get we're going to get some kind of certification, Kate said, right?
Yeah, I made sure that happened.
Mm-hmm. She can mail it. I mean, I know how you were on Lisa because she spelled your name wrong for the suicide awareness thing. So, yeah, you're on that. We're going to get plaques. We're going to get certificates. We're getting something.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad you're in charge of that. You got the visor guy. No, just
got a
kidding.
few tricks up my sleeve.
You'll be known as the certificate guy now. Got a guy for that. His name's Ryan. Get us one. I'm going to get you a certificate for being the certificate guy. Official 217 certificate.
I'll probably present that. I'll frame it.
What's your role with 217
It's
recovery?
going on my wall of fame.
I do a podcast, and I'm the certificate getter guy.
I make sure we get recognized.
Oh, they're going to spell my name. 2 N's, please.
For sure.
Yeah. But we're excited. It'll be fun. Like I said, we're going to go represent for real to the fullest. And, yeah, it'll be exciting. Pretty busy day overall, though. Matt had a bad day, though. And he's going to tell a story. But you can't laugh at it, though.
Is he sleeping over there?
No, he's not. He's eyeballing me. because it's not a funny story. So you just keep that in mind when he's telling the story. But it's so hard because you'll want to laugh really loud. And I guess if you're not in the same room with him, you can do whatever you want. But just try not to.
I won't. This is the first time I'm hearing the story. You want?
Well, first of all, Matt has He has wounds. I think you should show him your wounds first.
Show who my wounds.
Me?
Yeah.
Come here, Matt.
Yeah, take your pants down.
Let's take a gander at this.
Or wait, take your shirt off.
Yeah.
That's what I meant to say. All right, Matt's taking his shirt off. What kind of shirt is that, Matt? What's on the front? What's on the front of that shirt?
Rockabilly shirt.
Rockabilly shirt.
Yeah.
It's black and it's got like some dude making out with some other dude.
No, it's not dudes making out.
Oh, it's not dudes.
He's a rat rotter.
Yeah.
I don't know. I got a little something on my elbow.
He's got an elbow scrape. He's showing that to Ryan right now. Ryan does not look.
Oh, hand
Ryan looks
scrape.
impressed with the hand scrape though.
Definitely some road rash here and there.
Oh, show me your knee. Oh, Matt can barely stand up. He's in so much pain. He took a fall on his bike, but
that's not pretty at all.
That's swolt.
That swolt is black and blue. Here you go. Tell us the story, man.
Yeah, let's hear the story now from Matt. All right, Matt's going to tell us the story.
All right. Thank you,
His
fellas.
near-death experience.
Oh.
All right, Matt, welcome to the podcast. You said to me the other day that you wanted to do a podcast. A little did you know you'd be talking about this incident, but yeah, it's not a funny story, though.
Yeah, I mean...
What happened, Matt? Tell us.
I mean, I guess I can see a little bit of humor. Maybe. In it, but, you know, I don't know. I shared it earlier at the meeting, and then it kind of was like, oh, like, this guy crashed his bike. Like, oh, he had a rough day. Like, you know, scraped his knee. But, you know, it was more than that. To me and Parker, actually, I had a really good day at work. You know, I was a mess the day before, moving up to prep. Like, I messed up recipes. I was spilling shit in the cooler. Whoops. And, you know, I was just in a rush and, you know, not doing anything right. And today, you know, I made a decision that I was going to take my time. I was going to get everything together, follow recipes. And it all turned out good. There was no confusion. There was no stress, anything like that. Then the power actually ended up going out. So they sent us all home early, which was cool. And I got here and I made, you know, me and a friend of mine here, we talked about shooting down to the store and getting something to munch on. So we loaded up, you know, a few things and headed out on our bikes. And I've been having an issue with my bike with the handlebars being loose and spinning, but I figured I could maintain it. I've been taking it here and there, so you know. So we jumped on it and we were cruising pretty fast. I don't know, like I've clocked myself on Google Maps at about 15 miles an hour before. So I don't know, somewhere around there. And my handlebars actually slid all the way to the right-hand side to where I didn't have a handlebar on the left-hand side, and it brought me off towards traffic and almost into traffic. So I decided to roll my bike before I was hit by a car. And yeah, I bounced off the cement. My shoe actually ended up coming off. You know, I got road rash on my back. My legs all jacked up. You know, my hand, I was picking stones out of my palm. And I was just there like, you know, and like the lady that almost like had a collision with me was like, oh my God, are you all right? You know, and I was just like besides myself. And like I limped back to the house and like, I don't know, the adrenaline was going so much that it didn't really hurt until now, but I'm kind of like seeing a pattern with that situation and with how I handle things in recovery. I like to think that I have control of things. I like to think that little things, I like to think that big things are little things and neglect them and put them off, and they end up coming back to hurt me in the end. Like the experience really just showed me that I'm fallible. Like I can have my own plans for the day and expectations and like my own control issues, but like I can be removed from any situation at any point in time. God's in control. And I don't know, it was scary. It was a second scariest experience I've had in my life. The first was going through quarantine in Jackson Prison, which was like, I don't know if you ever seen Shawshank Redemption, when they get there and they got the tier upon tier upon tier, full of crazy people just going wild. But I need to focus on issues at hand, regardless how small they may seem to me. And I'll be the first one to freak out, to flip out, to act irrationally, to get angry, to have resentments. But I will also purpose to correct them and admit when I'm wrong. Maybe not so much on the promptly part of admitting when I'm wrong, but so like there's things in my recovery that I need to do that I'm not doing. And that's kind of what this experience showed me. Today I'm still a very spiteful, resentful, selfish person, and I like to justify it because it's me. And I'm right and everybody else is wrong. And like my recovery isn't your recovery. There's things that make sense to me. There's issues that I have to work on. There's ways that I need to go about working on my issues that may not make sense to anybody, but they make sense to me. And that's my path. That's my journey. That's what's going to bring me to my healing, my peace of mind, everything. And, for me to lash out, isn't a good thing. But good can come from it. I was talking with Corey tonight, and we were actually talking about how, like good comes out of bad. And if you believe in God, he's the ruler of everything. So, and if you love God and God loves you, well, he wants good for your life. So you would have to pretty much believe that even the bad is good and a purpose comes out of it. So that's really what I'm trying to do. Like this, I'm just trying to be real. I don't keep anything hidden from myself. I try not to keep anything hidden from my brothers. Like I'll be vulnerable, completely vulnerable if it makes me look soft or like a sissy or whatever. Like that's who I am, and if I'm hiding who I am, I'm ashamed of who I am. And there's no point in me being ashamed of who I am. So,
in like you said, it's soft or a sissy. I mean, your definition of a sissy is something completely different than mine, completely different than Ryan's, and than Anna's even. Yeah. So, I mean, even that is something that is all based on a person's perception. So, I mean, I get that what you're saying about your recovery is your recovery. My recovery is my recovery, and that's 100%. And that's why people say, like not every avenue that people try is going to work for them, because it's not made for everybody.
No,
it's just not. Some people, like in my opinion, we'll just say like AA. We'll throw that out there for example. Some people love it. Like to me, I love going to the meetings. I love the people at the meetings. But to me, it's kind of like a beatdown almost. Like why do I have to keep reliving the past? Like, I know what I did. Let me focus on the future.